Human now. The US question from where?
From Plateau.
From Plateau. I'll call the Plateau man now. I'll tell him to tell me if he does not return my destiny, I will deal with him. Don't worry.
No, let him just sign, that's all.
Maybe if he does that, he should return whatever. I'm going to make sure that I will kill him in this state.
Oga was trying to reach. I don't know whether he has spoken with you.
No, I'm not.
Okay, let me check him. That time he said I should call.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Well, there's no problem except we asked that they should move the thing to the rack center they refuse. And the usual intimidation.
Intimidation by who now?
No, we know that's what they will do. It's just that, arriving late a bit and trying to put up the disbursement and set up
I don't know what you're saying. You're not saying that anything. Who is intimidating you?
No, like me. Nobody is intimidating me. There are people there.
Tell everybody to be there. Nobody. You couldn't did it. You couldn't say don't move there. You couldn't did it. They couldn't do anything. You understand me? You couldn't go and did it. So the USA you will not do. You not testify.
Yeah.
The US question from where?
From Plateau.
From Plateau. I'll call the Plateau man now. I'll tell him to tell me if he does not return my destiny, I will deal with him. Don't worry.
No, let him just sign, that's all.
Maybe if he does that, he should return whatever. I'm going to make sure that I will kill him in this state. Don't worry. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Call the bank coordinator.
Yes.
Of Plateau, the manager.
Yes.
That I said he should warn his man in Ghana.
Okay, sir.
That if he does rubbish, he should inform what to give. That if he tries it, that will make sure that he will never leave the state.
No problem.
So the time I gave him that he should warn him. If he's playing with people, he thinks that they will collect that and begin to do rubbish. That then I said that you see what I will do to him. If that's how they do. And then too, I think the man in Ikwere, I think it's also Plateau. It's also Plateau. So find out and tell them that call the three coordinators. But I say they should tell their people. If they want to joke with me, it's not me. I will kill them in this way before they leave.
No problem.
If they should return what they gave them, I will kill them. Don't call the three of them.
All right.
Wow. If I am not mistaken, that sounds like Wike's voice, isn't it? There's a reason for this audio leaked because of Wike and Sowere. It started with Sowere versus Tinubu. When Sowere called Tinubu a criminal, that Tinubu is a criminal, that they have been disturbing Sowere. That this fight started like 2 weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago. It started when DSS asked Sowere to delete the tweet, even asked Meta to delete Sowere's account if he refuses to delete the tweet. To an extent, by or non-oga, even Sowere said he sent him a personal message begging him to delete the tweet from Meta, that he should not call Tinubu a president, call Tinubu a criminal. Sowere refused to delete the message as it is our right, freedom of speech. My opinion, if you feel defamed of calling you a criminal, go to court, which they have already filed charges, 5 or 3 count charges against him. Now the matter is already in court. Meanwhile, Sowere also filed charges against them as well, DSS, because there is no job. That's why they have time to start asking Sowere to delete that tweet, blah blah blah, because they don't have job. They are less busy. Now, because of that, Wike traveled since. I'm telling you, explaining reasons of this audio because it is being leaked by Sowere. This audio you just listened to now. Wike traveled, been away for some time. He came back 2 or 3 days ago because of state of emergency in Rivers State, because it needs to be suspended. So when Wike returns back to this country, he first speech, because he was not around, I think, when this issue of DSS, Sowere, all of these issues started. So now Wike now said to Sowere that, hey, it is only in this country you call a president a criminal and nothing will happen. Because he said you are lucky that we have a president who is a law-abiding president. Imagine Tinubu, law-abiding president. No, forgetting the rule, the state of emergency in Rivers State. You forgotten that? Is that one part of rule of law, part of democracy? No. Now he said that to Sowere that you are lucky for calling a president a criminal and he did nothing to you because he is a law-abiding citizen. That continue to be lucky. Next time, if you do that, you might not be lucky. Who is that? Maybe when Wike becomes the next president, nobody will do that. And this video now is because of that. So we have already responded Then so will they have to, so will they call him all sort of names, not grabbers, abuser, this and this, this and that. So will they call him all sort of names. Then so will they went further, leaking this video. I think this is one of the elections they did. Is it this current election or the previous one? You can imagine. I know they would deny. They will say it is an AI generated audio. Now, to even make this point, so will they just call Tinubu a criminal? Now, somebody said it before. This TikTok dancer, be Instagram dancer, this thing, what's his name? Reno Omokri. Listen to Reno Omokri when he calls Tinubu a criminal. Now, say it.
And he also said that, well, it was a forfeiture of assets, and if it's a forfeiture of assets, then Bola Tinubu is not a criminal. Listen, I'm going to read for you something on the website of the Department of Justice, and I'm going to put it in the description box of this video so you can watch it yourself. Now, I'm quoting $160,000 drug money to the government. So it's an asset forfeiture. You know, he does not have the right to say that he was not convicted or is not a criminal. He is a criminal. And so that's what I'm trying to tell Nigerians. This has nothing to do. Nobody is paying me. Nobody is hyping me. I'm doing this for patriotic reasons, for love of my country. We cannot have a known drug lord as our president. No. And if Bola Tinubu is saying that what I've said is wrong, let him take me to court. It's a simple matter.
Bola Tinubu is a known drug lord, and here is the risk to Nigerians of electing a known drug lord. First and foremost, the value of the naira is going to collapse because no respectable and responsible foreign direct investor or bank will want to deal with Nigeria if we have a known drug lord as our president.
Alpha, you listen to that? That was Reno Omokri before he decants or before he started working for Tinubu. When I think when the matter was still in court, then that was when Reno Omokri released this video. How come then nobody ever challenged Reno Omokri because he has not been pronounced a president at that time when Reno Omokri released this video, when he calls Tinubu a criminal? This is not me. This is Reno Omokri. So will they only emphasize on what or reiterate what Reno Omokri has already said? They never challenged Reno Omokri. They never sued him to court. They never even asked him to delete this video because the video is still online, still on the internet. They never asked him to do so, or because it was a time, the time has come where they were about to sue Reno Omokri to court or asking him to delete this tweet. That was when he quickly made a U-turn, started working for Tinubu. Since he started working for Tinubu, he's free. He can say anything now. After all, now he's working. He can't say anything bad about Tinubu. He can only explain this kind of video. He can only explain what he meant. He will try to replace it to APC members, no way who understands already. Do you understand? So now we want to see the end of this issue, this matter, all of them, because when you look at it, this one calls you a criminal, another person calls you a criminal. Now, if you look at it, if we truly want to be truthful to ourselves, if not because of politics of gain, selfish interests that we play in this country, Reno Omokri says something that Tinubu is a drug lord, is a criminal, that no, Tinubu has not been pronounced. The Supreme Court has not validated his victory at that time when he did this video, that no foreign investors will come to this country to invest if we have somebody like Tinubu as a drug lord, as a president, a criminal as a president, that no foreign investors. What are we having today? The same thing. We have not been able, Tinubu has not been able to woo foreign investors to come to Nigeria to invest. No foreign investor has come, despite the fact that he has traveled from one country to another. Been to different countries, tried to convince foreign investors. They never see reasons to come. This video always go forward before Tinubu. They seize this video before Tinubu make attempts to convince them to come invest in Nigeria. You are a criminal. You are still a criminal. No court has said or nothing that no, this video before you are a criminal. And you are a drug lord according to Reno Omokri. Everything, that's what I've told you before. Everything anybody is saying today, because Tinubu has failed, his government has failed, Tinubu has failed. People said this before during that time election. It's not new again. If I say Tinubu is a criminal, it's not new. This is not coming from me. I'm only emphasizing on what somebody said before, including what Daniel Bwala said. If I said Tinubu has failed, if you give Tinubu 30 years to fix this country, he can't fix it. It is not new. Daniel Bwala, who is now Tinubu's spokesman, said it before. They already know that this man has failed, but because of politics of selfish interests, they decided to push further and to get what they wanted and working for the same criminal, who they call criminal, just like Wike calls APC a cancer. And now Tinubu Wike is swimming in cancer. He's working in a cancer party. And now I don't know if the cancer has even, I don't know. Let me not say it, I don't know. So all these are not new. I want to see the end of these issues, the end of the story. How come they have not arrested Reno Omokri for calling Tinubu a criminal? Reasons why you see people, some of these governors are decamping to APC for their sins to be forgiven. Reno is one of the examples. If Sowere have today, if the battle is too much for him to take, if it's too much, the issue is too much for him, you can decide to switch tomorrow, decamp to APC. The day you switch to APC or you decamp to APC, your sins are forgiven. And this is the country we find ourselves. We want to see Wike voice. Imagine, Wike that is talking about rule of laws, Wike that is talking about discipline, talking about democracy, talking about being lucky, talking about Tinubu is somebody who has respect, who has for rule of law, who believes in democracy, rule of law. It's Wike. Now they will tell us it's audio generated AI, voice note. Can you imagine? This is what they do off the camera. The capable, Wike is capable, everything you listen to here. Even if they said they deny, it's not. We know Wike has the capacity to do everything said on this audio. He has it, he can do it. After all, who knows if he have not done it before? So, you see, thank God that he's not even the one who, if he has gotten the PDP ticket in 2022, thousands would have gone down for Wike would have tried everything possible to unlive people for him to get into that office, because he and Tinubu match to man, the two of them fit each other. So Nigeria would have witnessed, I don't know, if he has getting that ticket to contest against Tinubu at that time, two of them would have unlive people just for them to get into that Asura. But unfortunately, he was not able to. But Tinubu, today, what do we see? Failure upon failure. Because when anybody who is too desperate to be this, you cannot expect anything good for them. Anyways, what do you think? Please share and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be your guy. Run out for me now. Follow for more. We want to see the end of this fight.